First of all, we have to figure out what nitrogen is needed for, and organisms need it to make DNA and proteins. So obviously, without nitrogen, we wouldn't be able to make our cells divide, and we wouldn't be able to grow. So let's figure out how nitrogen gets into our bodies. First of all, I'm going to just write N2 over here. This is nitrogen in the air. I'm going to draw this. This is going to be some ground. And I'm going to draw a very rudimentary plant. Nice happy plant over here. Very good. Okay. Now, in this form, nitrogen is actually useless. The plant can't use it up at all. However, if you give it a big enough energy, it can convert into something called nitrates. So how do we do that? We ask God for some lightning, and we end up, so here's a cloud, and this is some expertly drawn lightning, okay? And what this does is it converts nitrogen in the air, which is useless, into useful nitrates, which the plant can use up. Okay, so nitrates is useful, nitrogen in the air is so unreactive that we can't use it. Okay, so nitrates is the one. Now, it doesn't happen all the time, this kind of electrical storm. So we also have bacteria which can also convert nitrogen into nitrates, and we call those nitrogen fixing bacteria. So let's write that over here. Nitrogen fixing bacteria. So what they do is they convert nitrogen in the air into nitrates, which the plants can then use as, you know, to make DNA and to make proteins. This using up of nitrates, by the way, is called assimilation. Let's write that over here, assimilation. Okay. Now, if it was just this and this, obviously, eventually, over time, what would happen is all of the nitrogen would just get sucked up into the soil and into the plants, okay? But this doesn't actually happen because we also have things which convert nitrates back into nitrogen in the air. So we have this process going on, and that's caused by denitrifying bacteria. Okay, denitrifying bacteria converts nitrates into nitrogen in the air. It's not actually over here, obviously, it's in the ground because bacteria, they don't live in the air, just so that's clear, okay? We've got another type of organism which we need to look at, and that's an animal. So let's just draw a quick animal over here. There we are, nice little animal. Okay, now it doesn't use nitrogen in the air, and obviously it doesn't eat soil and things. What it does is it gets it from the plant, so you can just label that as being eaten. Okay, and then what happens is it, I don't know how to draw that. Okay, it produces waste, right? Obviously it's coming from over here, and decay bacteria decomposes even, right, convert this into ammonia. Okay, now ammonia is this like toxic kind of a substance. We don't like to use it, but luckily we also have bacteria which can convert ammonia into nitrates, and these are called nitrifying bacteria. Okay, so just to very quickly go back over this whole thing. First of all, nitrogen in the air, let's circle that. There we are, nitrogen in the air. Useless as it is because it's very unreactive. Give it enough energy in the form of lightning and you can convert nitrogen in the air into useful nitrates that the plant can use up to make DNA and to make proteins. Fantastic. Also, you have nitrogen fixing bacteria. These convert nitrogen in the air into nitrates that the plant can use up to make DNA and to make proteins. Nice and easy so far. We also have denitrifying bacteria in the soil that convert nitrates in the soil and convert it back into nitrogen in the air. As for animals, animals get their nitrates by eating plants, and then when they produce waste and when they die, decomposers or decay bacteria convert the waste and the dead animal into ammonia, and nitrifying bacteria converts the ammonia into nitrates, which is useful for the plant to make DNA and to make proteins. It's as simple as that. There is a more complicated version of the nitrogen cycle, but this is good enough if you're at grade 8 level. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.